Hi Virgos, welcome to your June reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. So before I start Virgo, I want to let you guys know that I actually reopened my personal readings. So if you have been waiting for quite some time, you're more than welcome to come and get a reading from me. The information will be in the description box. And yeah, no pressure. Just if you feel guided to get a reading, then you're more than welcome. Okay? All right, Virgo, how you guys doing? I felt really a lot of self-love and self-care coming through in the month of May for you guys, which I love. And overall home, your surroundings, trying to really look at things like maybe you want to paint something or maybe you want to change some things around. All of that energy is going to come up in the month of June for you guys, so follow that. That's really good, especially if like from the June 5th, there will be an eclipse happening, lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, and that will be connected to your fourth house. So that would definitely might urge you to either move or change things around, make things a little bit more homey, comfortable. Maybe you want to do your garden and just make it a part of the home and all of those things. If you feel guided to do it, it's all good. The universe like really backing you up with that this month. And I think it's also really about your own personal space, creating that own personal space, being in your own space, and just trying to come home within self. You see, really going within and having those reflective moments, as a hermit. But overall, I feel that around the 20th, 21st, the energy is picking up more about, okay, what do you want to do outside the home, right? With friends, with groups of people, with your goals, your dreams, your wishes, all of that, all of those things that has to do with anything outside the home, or maybe from home. You want to start doing something and want to connect or communicate with people on the internet or things like that. Do it safe. Yeah, I feel that you really are learning how to sort of get out of your own way with things, and not with everything, of course. A lot of things you're not in your own way, but there's certain aspects where you a little bit, in your own way, and sort of holding yourself back by really focusing too much on what you don't have, or what is not working, or why it's not the time, and all those reasons why not to do something, or hold back on it. And I feel like that energy is clearing up. I see that. You also will have moments where you really tune in, because Venus is in retrograde. Things can come up, things that has to do with menace of the heart, like an old love, or feelings and emotions that are connected to your childhood, and all of that might even make an appearance this month. But it's really here to sort of ground yourself and remember things correctly, and also are starting to see things in a different lighting, where whether you can really give it a place, or sort of let it go and really allow something new to come into that space. Yeah, also they're asking you to really just reach out if you need help, if you need a talk, or if you just need anything, if you need something physical, or emotionally, from another person, or from the universe, things like that. Really try and reach out this month. If you are dealing with certain things and you just a lot on your mind, and if something feels really heavy, release it to the angels. Ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for them to show you a way, or things like that will really just be really helpful energetically if you're just opening up to it. You don't necessarily have to be completely 100% believing in it, or trusting it, or having all this faith and stuff in it. But even if you just energetically connect to it, talk to it, or write it down, things like that, will really just open up your energy to let some help come towards you. Okay, don't question everything, is what I'm hearing. Not in the month of June. All right. I actually, during meditation, already got a card for you guys. Such a beautiful artwork. I'm just, showing you a little bit longer so you guys can look at the details. Activated Earth. An activated Virgo. All right. Power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna read it from the book. for some extra messages for the month of June. All right, here we go, Virgo. Ley lines. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses, also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stones, circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian, a Borneo culture, song lines where the path travels by the creator being as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet as well. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers? Or do you tend to tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and the unknown keepers of nature's spirit of that land? As you connect with the earth and honors its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment and the guardians watch over you. All right, so this card is it comes with actually an affirmation and asks you to place the card of the portal on your heart. So place your hand on your heart. I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for the nourishment and tender holding. Right, it's a very powerful affirmation. And with that, they're really trying to let you know that you were spiritually guided to the place where you are right now physically, where you are sitting or laying or standing right now, or walking or running, or I don't know what you're doing at the moment. You are energetically and spiritually guided towards that place, and there's always help around you. They're trying to let you know that they're watching over you, Virgo, and that you actually have so much more help if you just allow them to step in for you, and opening up that portal for that to happen is very powerful at this moment in time. And I think where your home is standing has a lot to do with this card as well. It's like, where's the connection, And do you remember a place where you were once, where something was activated within you? Can you really put your finger on what you felt and where you were, and why you think that gave you that certain feeling? Some people go to, for example, the temples in Thailand and just all of a sudden feel this warmth coming in within their, heart chakra and things like that. And they really are connected to that energy that's right there and then, and if you feel guided to visit a place, maybe because of, the situation, we can't travel right now, but it's not something that we cannot put on the to-do list or to wanna-do list. That's what I'm picking up for you right now, Virgo. I'm gonna tune into the tarot for you guys to see what's coming in. I'm gonna take a sip of tea real quick. All right. Nothing better than chamomile tea. Just the taste. All right. What do we have here? Your intuition, your mental activity, physical activity. Okay. So, what they're showing with this is that I feel like the spiritual guidance is being allowed to sort of let go on anything that is harming you or holding you back or holding you down. And I feel like maybe it's a way of looking at yourself, allowing people to treat you in a certain way, or maybe it's sort of always having this barrier up when everybody can, come in, but up to a certain level. And it's like the depth of the emotional connection that's sort of being held up, like you're hold this to yourself. Hold things close to your chest. Maybe you're holding on to the beginning stages of something. Maybe you've been trying to set up some business deal or a own company, or you have like this creative idea, and maybe you're a little bit stuck in the beginning phase of like, I have to have a business plan, I have to make sure that I got this, I have to make sure that I get that, and I work for this, and I spare up that amount of money, and then I can do it. But I feel that the spirits are saying like, listen, we can also help you with some things. You don't have to do everything by yourself. And we can send you some people that actually have a knowledge about this and that, and it can speed up the process for you. So I see that overall, it has more to do with an emotional boundary that you set up. It's almost like something really significant happened to you once in your life, and that locked something up. Sometimes they say like, it unlocked something, but it's like something locked up. A piece of your heart, a piece of your soul was sort of behind closed doors, and the locks were on it, and it's like, okay, let's just keep it there because there it's safe and nobody can enter, nobody can see, nobody can touch it and take it away. And I feel like you really are, by going in spiritually deeper, you see, with this, and using your intuition and picking up on that soul's guidance and connecting to those sacred spaces and places, or going back to that, or sort of reading into those places, like all of that, like history and things like that, can really unlock something and make you look at this once more, like actually something that actually gives me that depth, something that makes me, something that sets me away from the crowd. Maybe I should. Maybe you've been, doing podcasts or things like that, and you have been a little bit personal, but you don't like to really have people in your personal business. But then maybe in order for them to really, really connect to you, it is needed to share some of that. Maybe that's your story. Maybe it's that what sets you aside, makes you unique, or it is a big part of that. All right, let me see. Your intuition is telling you focus on home, back home. See, clearing out some space and energy. Like maybe you've been really in your mind about something, you've been not communicating. They're asking you to like, okay, we gotta open up in order to have this again, in order to be in alignment. I don't know, with your partner, with someone in your household, or close family or things like that. People who like know you. In order for that, sometimes we gotta have those uncomfortable conversations about how we feel about it and what we think about it, and then once we do, you can actually get back to feeling aligned and feeling at peace within your own home. Because I think some of you feel really trapped at times, maybe you just feel trapped because you want to be outside and you want to go do your things, but you can't really, and it's like true communication, true openness, true real, everything out on the table, Virgo. You see, that's where the peace is at. Because through that, even though you might think like, yeah, but that's the moment that everything comes out and everything falls down, and you can feel really overwhelming at that very moment, having that conversation with the person. It's like, can get like to this blow up point. But then after it, things can be established once again. Because I think it's better than feeling like this, like everything is calm, collective, because you're keeping certain things to you, close to the chest, Throat chakra is very important this month. So speak your truth, communicate, make them communicate with you. It's a Gemini season, Stand for that. Make sure they listen to you. Make people listen, Virgo. What else coming in for you? There you go. King of Wands. Claim that place. Could be a fire sign and an air sign you kind of have to set healthy boundaries with. But overall, I feel that... One sec. Yeah. It's a walking away from emotional baggage almost, you see. Walking away from emotional baggage and really are setting those boundaries and really clearing out that energy, having those conversations would definitely be very beneficial for you and for the connection, because I do see that there's somebody in your energy that's so in alignment with you. See, you have the King and the Queen of Wands. Like if you're in a current relationship, the two of you are really alike. But maybe the person is spending a little bit too much money because they want me to itch the hand. Maybe he has like, a person that just keeps spending money with unnecessary spending. And you're like, why do I have to spend this much money on this and that? That's where a little bit of communication is at. And then you're holding on to like, your own savings. You're like, oh shit, maybe not let them get their hands on that one. I don't know. Could be vice versa for the cross watchers. But 8 of Cups, you really are releasing something and really are overcoming, a situation that happened, and, the feelings and emotions that connect to that are sort of easing out. And because of that, the peace comes back. Peace returns. Peace returns, what I keep hearing. Moving. Like, I really do feel like a lot of you might actually move. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the month of June, but it could be set in motion in June. It's like, okay, I found this apartment. I can get a move in August. I got some time. All of that. But I got it set in motion because of this eclipse. Could also be now, June, and the end of the year. Okay? Because of the eclipse energy that lasts and that lingers on a little bit for like, 6 months. So, could also just being setting up to really make that big move now in the 6 months, okay? If not, then you really are moving into a new chapter, fresh energy, motivation, feeling like you got this, like, really feeling like you got it. Like, I got it. Like, I know how to do it. I'm going to take first steps now. I'm done with waiting. I'm done with making excuses, or done with having all these things, holding me back. And no, I don't want to be held back anymore. Not by a person, not by my own past, not by my own fears and emotions. No, I'm going to set the first steps. Even if they're just small steps, there are still steps. You see? Very passionate connection that I feel around you guys. Doesn't necessarily have to be right now. Maybe you're single. But if not, the passion is coming in this month for you. Very passionate frequency. But it's like you guys are both like, very independent souls. Very have your own thing that you like. It's not like, you're dealing with a person who's like, yes, I like that too. Oh, well, it looks great. Oh, I want this too. And like, oh, that's great. Yeah, well, I like it as well. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's not like, oh, well, looks great, but I got my own thing going on. I actually like this over here. So if you could do you, then I do me, and we'll make it work together. You see? It's like have your own life, your own passions, your own motivation and things, and why you do certain things for yourself, and your own, personal space, goals and dreams and wishes and all of that. I do see the motivation really kicking in this month because of that 11th house energy is coming in with Cancer season, because Cancer season, the first day we have a solar eclipse in that sign, and that will definitely set off some things for you. Yay. No, I'm kidding. It's actually really positive. It really is. It's very positive. You see, you're ready to take on the competition. You're like, okay, bring it on, B. Bring it on. There we go. The moon. Certain things are unknown. With the Judgment. You see, there's certain things, events that will happen, Virgo. Certain people that would actually show up and help you that you don't know right now. So keep a little space. It's like, okay, I have 4 things I need to do. 2 of the things I got pretty much down. Like, I know how to do it, who to call, what to do, and I have these other 2 things. And instead of letting those other 2 things hold me back of starting with the first 2, I'm just going to start with the first 2, because along the way, options and things will actually, reveal themselves. And if I If not, then not, but I already have the first steps done. So basically, it's what I'm seeing. You will be handed that type of help, that type of knowledge, wisdom, guidance, and things like that. So don't worry too much about what you don't know right now. Go with what you know. Follow that. Do that. And the universe will show you. Exactly. You see? It's coming in. Like help and things like that. Shift is coming in. Your ships are coming in. So have a little faith. A little faith in the universe. Right now. I know you don't, but I told you. You see, now it wants to flip over. It's like hello, shifting, turning tables. Okay, what is one thing that you would really like to shift around right now, if you could, like, you know, sort of magically make that happen? Something that you wish that you would never think about again, or something that you wish that would just be normal, you know, and not make you feel a certain way. Like, what is that? Write that down for yourself. What do you want the table to be turned on? The Page of Swords. Yeah. What's Page of Swords is? What's bringing in? The Sun. That's the thing. Do things with light energy. Do things from the heart. Protect people, yes, but do it from the heart, not because you feel like, you know, wait 1 second, tuning in. Go with what's fair, you know, not necessarily protect a friend because the friend is your friend, and even though your friend is really wrong, you're still protecting the friend because that's your friend, and, you know, you protect them. It's more about, okay, I'm going for what's right? Who's in the right? What's positive? What's a positive approach in this? You know, what can we learn from this? Friend, I'm giving you, you know, for example, like, let's have a sit down. I mean, I understand you feel a certain way about it, but what you did, you know, I cannot completely 100% back up, because I feel that you're acting out of fear or acting out of hurt. And it's not necessarily fair towards the other person, because that person wasn't the person that hurt you, was another person. Because a person is connected to that person or reminds you of that person, you're now overreacting in that way towards that person. It's not really fair. Let's look at it together, my friend. You know? It's like actually being there, yes, and supporting someone, yes, but also guiding them, Virgo, to do the right, to really look at something in a higher perspective, in the light. You see, not in the hidden, but in the light, so they can learn from it and heal from that and move away from that, and actually make real steps towards progress, towards healing, and allowing new things to come in. That could be for you, that could be for your friend, I don't know. You know, maybe someone else is guiding you towards that. It's like, it's being really annoying because it's not agreeing with everything on you, but then they're showing you, like, listen, should we, like, you know, I can actually help you, even though right now you feel like I'm really annoying, but I really would like to help you heal this part. So let's talk about it in a different perspective, from a different perspective, and maybe we can actually get something established this month, this night, instead of just, you know, bitching about something or like crying about it, and then next week you'll call me for the same thing because I really want you to heal, you know, something like that. I already know that me saying bitching about it really did not, what's the right way to put it? I'm sorry, okay, Virgo, I'm sorry. Do you see that here's the moon? I told you things will show up. There you go. It might come through the internet, okay? So check your emails. Mercury will be in retrograde from the 18th of June. Yay. Great. Honestly. Gives you an opportunity to really go back and have a deeper look at things. But what I feel with that is that keep checking your emails. Sometimes emails come in the wrong place. You know, the wrong inbox, yes. And so double check everything this month, okay? Don't open emails that look a little fishy, because they might be a little fishy, okay? So don't, be aware. Be conscious, be aware, that's it. That's really it. That's all, you know, the things that are actually coming true with that one. Anything else for my Virgos? Anything that they have to know, should know? Well, Ace of Wands. They're like, nah, we'll just send you newness and motivation and a good energy and good vibes and trends. A transition period where you're have more energy, you're excited, like follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow your heart. It's gonna guide you. So don't do this one this month. Open up a little bit. You don't have to show everything, but you can at least unleash some of those locks, like a little bit. Like, I have something here. If you like to enter, maybe, not like, sorry. There's a difference, there's a difference. And I think having a little bit of approach with that, even if it's just, open up your energy towards having faith that the universe got your back, all of that is a little bit open, is already so much better. You don't have to jump from left to right, from 0 to 100 this month. That's just not you either, It's Gemini season. I'm just rambling a lot. So if you're still here, then I really, truly appreciate you, okay? I really do. I honestly do. It's fine. I'm just going to go with the flow with this one. I'll give you another angel message to see if anything else wants to come out. Okay. I knew it. Okay, Virgo. You're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when the right thing to do for yourself, when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Okay? Feel confident, that confidence to say no. Okay. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. So do that introspection. It's like tune in with yourself, Virgo, this month. Because of the Venus retrograde as well, with the Mercury retrograde, with the eclipses, with everything that will happen in the month of June, go to that deeper level, okay? But what I also want you to know is that if you feel triggered, if you feel way more anxious than you normally do, if you feel, your depression is pulling at you and things like that, know that it's the energy, okay? And it's really normal that if you in either slight way are sensitive to that it will be enhanced. It doesn't have to be, but when it does for you, Virgo, be aware that that's truly normal, okay? So it is frustrating, it's annoying, it's something you really don't feel like dealing with, but it's also something that, it's called upon, you're being called upon to, be kind towards yourself and know that it will pass. And it's just June. It feels rough, has rough edges at times. Not all the days, some days are gonna be great, but you have your moments, you have your mornings, you have your nights where you feel the pull, and then it's okay. Do something that you can comfort yourself with, okay? Within your home. Like I said, pick up gardening or do a whole clean out of the closet. I don't know, all of those things. Just try and find certain ways that that can just give you that sense of comfort, or give you that sense of, I don't know, necessary distraction, but shifts the energy, shifts the frequency within you, okay? And focus on the energy. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. Please hit the like button if you're still here, not only on my videos but also with other people, because it just keeps our channel alive, okay? We're barely breathing over here, but we're staying alive. No, I love you guys. I'll be back soon. Have a nice June, Virgo. Your season is coming up. Bye.